Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we explored Satoral Marsh and made our way through the Bionis interior. And now, we enter a new area of the Bionis. As soon as we can get over there and trigger the cutscene so I can explain where we are. Whatever. Anyways. I bid you welcome to Magna Forest. Quite the welcome, as you can see.
Lady Melia, withdraw to the Nopon village and let us handle this beast.
No, Isel. Do you really expect me to leave you, run away and save myself?
Permit us this once, Lady Melia. It is our honor and our duty to protect you with our lives. Do not fear for us. Flee.
I will not. I cannot return to the capital with this monster still standing. Bestow the light of your life unto me!
Who turned up the heat?
I've never seen such a dense forest.
Me neither. How much further?
This must be the back of the Bionis. If Shulk's vision is right, we've still got a long way to go.
You mean go on in this heat? I'm sweatier than a brog's armpit.
We'll have to search for the best route. Sadly, until we find a way, we'll have to put up with Rhine's stench.
Charlotte?
We must be outside the tower.
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Father!
Weak and pathetic.
What or who are you?
You will pay for what you've done. You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
A silver-faced Mechon. And who was that girl? These visions show me people and places I've never seen. If only I could find out what they mean, we could use them to our advantage.
Look over there! A rope bridge. It looks Hom's made.
Not Homs, Nopon. Though a lot of them have settled in our colonies, the Nopon are originally native to Magna Forest.
Do you think they'd know the way to the Bionis head?
I can't say. But walking around in circles isn't going to achieve anything. Our best bet is to look for their village.
Okay, now we have the official welcome to Magna Forest. And also, quite an interesting first image there. Little Magna Forest cutscene thing. It also, I actually had this thought during that cutscene. If this is the Bionis back, does that make the trees its back hair? I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? I can't be the only one to think that. Oh, whatever. Anyways, we got a couple of Nopon merchants, as well as a little pop-up merchant, who I assume is just going to give us monster quests. Yep, I knew it. A lot of quad wings. There is. Not bad. Anything else? Ansies? I think it's how you pronounce that. Jeez, how many monster quests do you have? X? That it? Okay. And let's see about you. Let's see, no weapons I'm interested. No. Yes. No. Okay. Oh. We finally collected all 8 kelp mushrooms. These should fill up Kofuko. Alright. So give me a second as I change up our party's equipment with the new Magna Bottoms, I should say. Alright, this is our updated equipment. Feel free to look at your leisure. And looks like somebody learned a new skill. Charla, okay. Increases agility. Actually, dang it, you don't have any circle ones with Charla. Otherwise, I would have equipped that. What about arts? Am I good for leveling up any of them? Sword drive. No hesitation, just sword drive. Alright, I'll go ahead and do backslash and slit edge. Dunban, I'll do Gale slash, worldly slash. Charla, I will do heal blast and heal bullet. All right, that should be good. Okay, so now we just gotta cross this bridge, and also, yeah, I figured. Yeah, kind of a treacherous bridge, but you can't deny the view that it provides. And, oh, Ryan almost fell off a couple times. But yeah, I kind of like Magna Forest. It's a beautiful area. Even if the load-in can be pretty bad. Yeah, so it's a lot worse on the Wii version, but even in definitive, you can tell that there's a bit of a pop-in in that this place wasn't exactly, it was a little too much for the Switch to handle at certain points. So, yeah, expected a lot of pop-in. I mean, less than what you would get in the Wii version, but certainly anticipated. Okay. Toppled and daze. Okay. Now get it started. That's one of 2 of Magna Ferris. And a panther top. Is that better than anything we've got on right now? Yes, it is. So I'm gonna swap that out. Or actually, okay, it's not quite as good. Okay, no problem. And level 96 Nebula. And oh, somebody else learned a skill. Okay. Dunban learned Mind of the Warrior. Reduces depletion rate of party gauge outside of battle. That can be useful, actually. Surprisingly. Let's see. Is there anything else that I would want to fight around here? Because I wanted to try and do a little bit of a passive grind on some of these enemies. So that it's easier to just complete these quests.
Don't hold back, everyone.
Okay. More swing. Berserker and Aura Burst. Sword Drive. Quest complete. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's press on. Cool. Let's keep this up.
Thin Blood. Not sure how to feel about that name. Sounds kind of gross. Let's see. Plasma Dinos. Not one that I need to fight. Petrus Apis. Another Magniferous. Okay. Schwarl Mushroom. And dang it, that thing noticed me. I can fight it. I'll be back in just a sec. And I'm back. Alright. Open that up. Ooh. That's the second lot of green yucca juice. It smells so strong. Does Deki really expect a Baba to drink this? Honey rhubarb? I'm just gonna walk around this thing. I don't think I need anything from it. It's quite a distance away. Magna Eucla. Another Magniferous. Yeah, again, when it comes to these quests, you can kind of just do them along the way. You don't need to go out of your way to fight a lot of these. It's pretty nice. Definitely one advantage that this game has is that it's pretty respectable. It's pretty respectful of your time. Like, even though both of my 100% playthroughs took me about 100 hours each for this game, pretty respectful of my time, and I didn't feel like a lot of my time was wasted doing this, playing this. With the Plasma Dinos, or Dinos, however you pronounce that. And Magna Brog, and he's a big boy. Real big boy. A Veneus Nebula. I'm not gonna bother fighting that thing. Can I just sneak around so I can pick up some of these item orbs? Thank you. A dark mango. Because, yeah, I want to pick up some of these item orbs as well as pick up that electric ether crystal over there. Lemonade Sky. That sounds like the name of a band. Nope. As long as that thing doesn't spot me, I think I'll be okay. Okay, I'm good. Karis Nebula. There's a bridge over there, but we can't do anything about that right now. Alright, for real, let's actually continue the story.
Over there.
Hey, are you okay? You.
Shulk, what's wrong? Another vision?
Kind of. I'm not sure. But first, she needs help.
You're right. Let's look for somewhere safe.
There. I see a clearing under a giant tree. We can easily watch for anything approaching.
Okay. I'll carry her.
She hasn't sustained any serious injuries, but her condition is far from stable.
Do you know what's wrong with her?
Her symptoms suggest ether deficiency. It's well known that Homs are strongly affected by ether levels in the environment. but I've never seen symptoms like this before. A sudden drop in ether content in the surrounding atmosphere causes a reaction. Symptoms range from fatigue to nausea. But in this girl's case...
What can we do?
We're gonna need water-type ether crystals. I'll load the crystals into a cartridge to shoot from my rifle.
Eh? You're gonna shoot her?
No, silly. I'll fire them into the air and the dispersed ether will heal her.
That's what I thought.
But the problem is the crystals. We can't just use any old crystal. They must be as pure as possible. This area must have a water source nearby. We should search there first.
I spotted a waterfall a little way back. What do you think, Charlotte? Would a waterfall produce pure crystals?
I can't think of a better place.
Then it's decided. I'll search for the crystals.
Hey, you're not going on your own.
I'll be okay. I need you to look after the group. We're short on water too, so I'll fill up our flasks.
Hey, good idea. Take care, man.
Shulk is going solo for a bit. Mystery Girl Rescue. You must find some high purity crystal. But I want to go back and talk to the group. Come on. Oh. You know what? Screw it. Or wait, can I talk to them over here? No. Oh well. But yeah, I find that really funny. The fact that Ryan thought that Charlotte was gonna just straight up shoot the girl. I think that's really funny. And it actually does explain how Charlotte does heal with her rifle, and how she uses her ether to attack and to heal. It isn't necessarily that I don't know why I did that. I don't. This is not going well. Am I really gonna die to this thing? Come on. Okay, let's Buster. Maybe that'll do. Nope. This is the time to run. Anyways. Yeah, it kind of explains how Charlotte is able to do healing with the rifle while also attacking. She directly shoots the enemies with the ether, and the condensed ether does damage. But for healing, she kind of disperses it in a way that it would be more healing than damaging. So I think that's kind of neat. It's both funny and also adds to the world building. Kind of cool. Anyways, just gonna be walking along this pathway, and this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Yeah, I'll just warp. Probably should have done that from the start, if I'm being honest. Okay. Drop down here. And there's a lot of monsters needed for the quests. But with me being solo and not exactly being the highest level I could be at this point. In fact, let me check something real fast. Wow. Okay, 5 levels. The XP reserved. That's interesting. Again, I'll avoid some of these enemies because I'm not exactly equipped to fight these things right now. Maybe if I were higher level, maybe I could fight these things fine on my own, but not now. Okay, I need to go fully around these things. Plop down. And vine. Drop. Go. Is there anything else down here that I could possibly pick up? No? Okay. Then let's just continue on. Drop down here. And actually, for this cutscene, for what's about to happen, I kind of want it to be daytime. There we go. That's better. That's nice. Plus, I like the Magniforest theme during the daytime. Anyways. First, I'm going to pick up some of these normal crystals. Just so I can have them. And yeah, okay. Let's pick up these crystals, these pure crystals.
Huh? Who are you?
Hello there.
Hello.
How unusual. It is quite rare to see a Homs in this region. I suppose you're wondering why I am here in that case. Then permit me to introduce myself. My name is Alvis.
Alvis? My name's...
It's Shulk. Isn't it?
How did you know that?
Wielder of the Monado, defender of Colony 9, the hero that has every mechon running. You're famous amongst all Homs.
I know you from somewhere.
They're here.
Huh?
The Monado emits a particular ether wavelength in its ground state. It must have drawn them.
Huh? Oh! What are they? Albert, get out of the way! I'll deal with this myself. From the left? Then I'll go. Huh? How? Now, from above! It can't be! I saw its movements before it struck! How can it...
It is a Telethia.
Telethia?
They can read your mind. Whether you have a vision or not, if they know your next move, it's all in vain.
You know about my visions? How could you possibly...
There is only one way. Stop it in its tracks, then dull its perception.
No, Albert, stop! You don't know how to... Huh? A new symbol? Ha! That was... amazing.
I suggest you stop staring. The sword is yours to wield.
What was that light?
The Monado does not control itself. You control it.
I control it. By the light of the Monado. I will stop them.
We got ourselves a new party member. Temporary, of course. Alvis is actually it's actually built to be more of a tanking character. He wields a claymore, which deeply resembles Shulk's junk sword, though much bigger and obviously a different color. And he also has an unbeatable gem, meaning he cannot die, just like Dixon back in that fight against Metalface back when we exited the Ether Mine. And Shulk learned a new art, Monado Purge, which seals auras. It removes a monster's aura and temporarily prevents them from activating another aura, which is useful against Telethia, which have an aura called Soul Read, which allows them to dodge pretty much every attack that isn't ether based. So it's pretty dang useful against these guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and break. See if I can get some of these Telethia off of me and onto Alvis. Okay. I don't need to do a... Okay, now should be a time for me to do a purge. Okay, Monado, purge in slow-mo. Or a seal, and now it can't do anything against me. Or it can't dodge any of my attacks. Of course, these guys all have or seals now, which is lowering our tension because we keep on missing. Alvis, if you think you... Now let's purge again, and hopefully... Yes! Okay. Okay. Shockwave. Wow, that does like nothing, man. Monado, you... Okay, heal myself a little bit. Go back and encourage Alvis. Okay. Stream edge. Hopefully I can get myself a chain attack for this last one. Okay. Let's purge. Heal myself a little bit. Encourage. And let's chain attack. So backslash, and Alvis has two arms. Cross Ray and Lost Ray. Both of which are kind of weak. But I'll do Lost Ray, since this is do a great deal of damage. So that might be good to use. And Air Slash, and that should be it.
Well, you see now, Shulk?
Thank you. Hey, wait a second. More importantly, where on Bionis did you learn to use the Monado?
They were not the primary Telethia. Merely its spawn. The primary Telethia dwells elsewhere in Machna Forest. Is it wounded? I see. The Telethia is hurt and lies in rest, wounded by a girl.
A girl?
The Monado is a divine sword capable of disturbing the very fabric of existence, of both the material and the immaterial.
Alvis, how do you know so much about the Monado? Who are you?
Shulk! Shulk!
Huh? That's Ryan.
I'm over here! Shulk, we looked all over for you. Thought you'd been eaten by the forest.
Sorry, Ryan. I got attacked by Telethia. If it hadn't been for Alvis, I wouldn't have survived.
Alvis? Who's that?
I'll introduce you. He's the one that... Alvis? But he was...
There's no one here.
I'm telling you, he was right here. He even taught me how to unlock a new power from the Monado.
Just you and me, Shulk. Ain't no one else around. You probably passed out from dehydration and dreamt this guy up. Come on. Wait till the others hear this.
He was here, Ryan. I didn't dream it. I'm not lying.
Okay, okay. I believe you. And while you were having fun with your imaginary friend, did you find any ether crystals?
Yes. Good quality ones, too.
Perfect. Come on. We should hurry them back to Shala. Hang around here long enough and we'll get whacked by an imaginary beast.
I'm not lying. Alvis. Who are you?
An enemy that renders your visions useless. This forest holds many surprises. Not least creatures we've never seen before. And now we know there is another who can use the Monado.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet him.
So you weren't just having a sneaky nap then?
No.
I'm just saying. You and Dunban are the only ones I know that can wield the Monado. How would this guy know how?
Okay, locked and loaded. Everyone, stand back.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah, she's coming round. All thanks to our medic.
Are you okay?
Where am I?
Everything's fine. You're gonna be...
Get your hands off me!
Ah! Hey, watch it!
Forgive me. I did not mean to...
Sorry if we surprised you.
Are you the ones who helped me?
Well, something like that.
Excuse me. My name is Melia. Forgive my indiscretion. I have not had the pleasure of coming into contact with the male Homs.
Coming into contact?
Hey, Shulk, you're creeping this lady out.
Shut up, Ryan.
This large one is far worse.
Me?
Melia, is it? How did you get here then? What, is there no one with you?
I must apologize, but my situation does not concern you. And I shall not be divulging anything to common passers-by.
Duly noted, your ladyship. But if I were to be so bold, I'm guessing that you didn't come here alone. And you weren't just taking an afternoon nap.
And what, may I ask, are you doing here? It is rare to see Homs venture this deep into Machna Forest.
We're traveling to the head of the Bionis. We've got a long journey ahead of us.
The head of the Bionis?
We were just figuring out how to get there when we found you.
I see. Then permit me to return the favor by aiding you in your quest.
Really?
There is only one path to the head of the Bionis. It is the path that leads to Erith Sea.
So, this Erith Sea is at the head of the Bionis.
If you would be kind enough to escort me out of the forest, I will show you the way.
You do that? Thank you, Melia. I'm Shulk. Pleased to meet you.
Shulk? Ah, yes. Likewise.
She's a bit high and mighty. But she's a Homs too, right? Why is she here alone?
Ain't got a clue. Ask her yourself. I'm not good with her posh accent.
We shall travel to the Nopon village.
Nopon village? That's where we've been heading. We reckon it's our best chance of making it to the top.
Since inhabiting the region, the Nopon have been a great help. You can travel to Erith Sea from their village.
It's settled. We'll make our way to the Nopon village.
Very well. The Nopon inhabit a giant tree. If we follow this trail, we will be safe.
Now we have a new party member. Melia. And... hang on. Want to level up Purge. Purge is good. Level that up. It's a very good art. As for Melia here, she has kind of limited arts right now, but trust me when I say she is going to be one of the best characters that we're going to be using for a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and level up these arts real fast. At least the ones that I'm probably going to be using a lot going forward. And actually, wait. Also want to change up the way that these are set up. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Beware of enemies with spike abilities. Yeah, going forward, a lot of enemies will now have spikes. And one change from definitive... and one change from... cannot talk today. One change to definitive that is very nice is that it'll actually show whether an enemy has a spike or not. And on top of that, it'll also show whether you're successful in getting rid of a spike using Monado Purge. And there are different kinds of different types of spikes. Counter spikes, which is just dealing damage, will also deal damage to you. A down spike or topple spike is more known as. And a close spike where just being within the proximity of the enemy will deal damage to you. And you can counter these spikes with, again, Monado Purge, or there's spike defense gems that are useful. And also sometimes spikes can be neutralized by toppling the enemy. So, keep those in mind. But with that said, I think we'll go ahead and call it here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we make our way through Magna Forest and get to know our new party member, Melia, better. See you guys then.